This video is sponsored by Full Reptile Collective, brought to you by Dan Hardy. Head over to their website at fullreptile.co.uk where you can find anything from training gear, t-shirts, hoodies, all the way to coffee. For an exclusive 10% off, use Dan Said So at checkout. Make sure to also check out their YouTube channel for some of the best MMA content out there, bar my own. Let's get back to the video.
UFC 272, we have Marina Rodriguez versus Xiaonan. Yan Xiaonan, that's why I said Yan. Perfect women's fight, this one. Xiaonan is looking killer. All of her last opponents have fallen to her, except Carla Esparza, who kind of dominated her with wrestling, which is the one thing that a lot of these girls in the division don't have, which makes it super impressive that she's gone as far as she has with just striking, beating people like Gadea, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, Angela Hill. The Kaylin Curran fight was a good one, where is a lot of question mark kicks, front kicks to the face, sitting at actually a lot of knockdowns as well for the 115-pound division. And she's fighting Marina Rodriguez, who is literally the iconic Thai boxer in mixed martial arts. And for a woman that came off Dana White's Contender Series, she is really going all the way.
Oh yeah. No, this is a match made in heaven. Stylistically, they're very similar. It's going to be a striking fest. We know that. I've been impressed. I've been very impressed by both of these fighters. More so Marina. I've been following her a little bit closer. I was on her when she fought Amanda Ribas, and then when she, knocked her out 2 times after that. Yeah. It was easy to pick her against Michelle Waterson. I thought she was going to win that fight, but the Mackenzie Dern fight was a big turning point because Mackenzie Dern has all the hype in the world. Everyone thought she was going to be the next thing up. A little bit of a one-dimensional fighter there. She got pretty shut down with all of her takedowns. So Marina showed, that was a big upgrade for her after the Carla Esparza loss to go against someone like Mackenzie Dern and show that she can stuff the takedowns. She can, work her magic with the striking and still get the job done over 5 rounds. So to me, I don't know. This is going to be very, very back and forth, like I said, because they're both very identical in the striking department. But I've just been more impressed with Marina so far.
Especially with her clinch game as well. She uses that plum clinch beautifully as well. Lots of knees, lots of uppercuts, lots of elbows from inside the guard as well. Her takedown defense against Mackenzie Dern was brilliant. I wouldn't consider Mackenzie Dern a very good wrestler at all.
Right.
But on the ground, she's the best in the world. Like, she's the female Damian Maia, essentially.
Right.
But Carla Esparza is a wrestler, but doesn't have necessarily the jiu-jitsu. And she's got a very heavy top game, which is why she was able to hold her and win those rounds. I think it was a split decision as well. I probably check that. But I think,
for Marina?
No, for Carla. Carla won via split decision.
Right. I thought Marina won that fight.
And me too as well. So that would put her with a perfect record still. If in that mindset anyway. But the Michelle Waterson fight to me was the turning point because Michelle Waterson's style is very good. She's an elite counter striker.
Mm-hmm.
She's got so much experience. She's been to the very top. She was an atomweight champion in Invicta before she came into the UFC. She's been at the top for a very long time. She's very crafty, and she likes it's a judo throw. It's the head and arm throw, and she landed it on Paige Van Zandt like twice before she beat the crap out of her. But she went for it against Marina, and in those sort of circumstances, she wrapped her head, postured up, ready for the throw, and Marina just kneed her in the face.
Yep.
and that is the takedown defense. And that to me is super dangerous because she's very lengthy. She's very gangly. She's got like Mr. Tickle arms. Her body's kind of like a Dorito, just like massive shoulders to a slim waist. But Xiaonan to me is volume. And that might be where she has the impact.
Yeah, that she definitely has the volume. When I was watching some of her fights, like she'll rattle off like 3-4 strikes in a combination, and she'll finish it off with like a kick to the head or a side kick to the body. So she's very crafty. She doesn't have any finishes yet, but she's definitely rattled a couple people. I think she's got to have some sort of knockdowns at this point. But yeah, but it's just Angela Hill, that was a good name. Carolina, I think she was ranked 14th at the time. Claudia Gadelha, that's a pretty good win.
That's a very good win. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good win. But and then the Carla Esparza fight, she got destroyed by Carla Esparza.
Hmm.
And I don't like to, you don't want to use MMA math, but when you compare the similar opponent, Marina, I thought did obviously a much better job against someone like Carla. Not necessarily that this is going to go to the ground, but it just shows that I think she has less flaws in her game. She's a little bit more well-rounded. And I
Hmm.
think with the size advantage, with the power advantage that Marina has seemingly over pretty much every fighter,
Yep.
that she'll probably be able to overpower Xiaonan. So it's going to be kind of like a volume versus more dangerous, more damage dealt with Marina's side. So I think it's going to be I think it'll be very close back and forth. But I think Marina being able to overpower Jan, I think that's where she's going to probably win this fight.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I completely agree. I think dictating the range is going to be crucial, especially this is going to be a striking war, in my opinion. Marina doesn't look for grappling unless it's against the plum clinch, unless it's a clinch game.
Mm-hmm.
She's not looking for ground grappling, I should say. Yan definitely isn't. She's a high volume striker, loves the kicks. She kind of reminds me of a smaller version of Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's got
Yes.
that kind of output. But yeah, what worries me is the fact that she hasn't got the power. She's like the ultimate pillow fister.
Yep.
It's
100%.
it's kind of hard for me to think she's going to really rock Marina in any way, especially as Marina defensively is really sound. She's got great head movement. She manages distance perfectly with darting in and out, almost karate style, but with a Muay Thai base. So for me, it's Marina. I think Marina's going to take this. I think she's a better striker. I think she's fought better people, which is actually, a little maybe not true, but in my head they're better because Claudia Gadelha is not the Claudia Gadelha of old. Carolina
Mm-hmm.
was on a big losing skid, and I think is now retired from MMA anyway. Angela Hill is a good win, but not a great win, whereas Marina is beating Mackenzie Dern, Michelle Waterson, Amanda Rebus. Amanda Rebus had all the hype. She
Oh
was
yeah.
really, I think it was a pick 'em fight going in. And I had Rebus, and then she got destroyed. Her chin was exposed. She got clipped twice. She got knocked out essentially twice because Herb Dean's an idiot. And yeah, I mean, I think it's Marina's fight all day.
I agree. And so this is going to be a 3-rounder. Is that correct? Not
I
a main
believe so.
event.
I believe it's 3 rounds. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that would probably favor her as well. I think she gets the job done. I don't think she can get the finish. 100% she can get the finish. Especially now that Jan has been finished in her last fight. We've seen that happen. But 3-round fight, I think it'll go the distance. Definitely potential for a split decision. I could definitely see that if the volume's there. She could steal a couple rounds here and there. But Marina, yeah, I just think overpowering. I'll take her unanimous decision. Right now, she is about a 2-1 favorite, a little bit greater than that, which I think is pretty fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to go with Marina in this one.
Yeah, I think she has potential for a finish here. Seeing if she finished Amanda Rebus pretty easily. I think I'm going to go with a finish. I'm going to say there's a highlight finish for Marina in this one, but we've both got Marina on this one, guys. So UFC 272, Covington Masvidal. Yeah, it's going to be on the main card, and it is a banger.